Hi world, it's about 10 p.m, 10:30 p.m. on Friday the 28th of October 2016, and yours truly still in Denmark. Done something like 16 readings between an hour and a half long in the last 2.5 days, about 22 hours of readings. Boy, am I knackered, but hey, there you go. Moon's in Libra, I think the moon's in Libra, yeah. Sun's in Scorpio, it's new moon in a couple of days' time. Big thank you to all the people who came to see me in Denmark and the people who are hosting and organising me. You know who you are. Thank you. Right, Mars square Uranus. Mars in the sky now is basically squaring Uranus almost exactly. It's within the next 24 hours. Mars rules Aries. Mars is a feisty, fiery, provocative fire planet that creates aggression and warfare, bravery and heroism. It's what you like down the gym, in the bedroom, digging the garden, walking the dog. It's how you project and assert yourself. Mars is currently in Capricorn, a sign that it's good with because Capricorn deals with work. So Mars in Capricorn really likes the principle of hard work, especially disciplined, focused, concentrated hard work. Uranus is the planet of revolution, re-evolution, revolution, independence, freedom, liberty, excitement, stimulus and adventure. Uranus is in Aries, Mars's sign, which deals with the rights of the individual. And I actually really like Uranus in Aries because it's bringing a lot of spark, it's bringing human rights to the fore. Compared to Uranus in Pisces and what will happen when Uranus is in Taurus, I think Uranus in Aries is a great position. Thing is, Mars square Uranus. A square is an angle of 90 degrees. It brings tension, stress, challenge, frustration, irritation, anger. It also brings energy to turn those things into something positive if you can work with it. You can't control a square, especially from Capricorn to Aries, but you can work with it. Mars squaring Uranus. Anyone who's being affected by Uranus this year, anyone who's a cardinal sign, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, especially if you're born from about the 11th through to the 15th of your respective month, then you're going to find that this year has brought a lot of sudden, dramatic, unpredictable change in ways that has really upset the apple cart, but also set you free. Thing is, the events of just the last 4 or 5 days are very much like the pimple on top of the boil. And it's a time where, right now, the last 2 or 3 days, now the next couple of days, where you can either explode, if you must, and take half a planet with you, and act in an impulsive, volatile, irritable way, which will blow out a lot of the things you've done already and create a set of chaos, or you can act incisively. When I say act incisively, if you take actions, sometimes it's better to act than it is to react. And with Mars square Uranus, it's better to act, believe me. Because if you don't act, other people will, and then you'll have to react. But if you act in a way that's based from heat, and Mars is a hot planet, then you're going to screw up. You're going to end up saying or doing something that you'd later regret, and you're going to act in a volatile and impulsive way, and there's going to be problems. So by all means act, by all means take incisive and direct action, but do it cold, don't do it hot. If you do it cold, you can be almost ruthless, you can be neutral, objective, detached, impersonal, you can make choices and take actions without putting emotion in, and you can get results. But if you put feeling and emotion in and you do it from heat, then there's going to be feedback in a negative way, there's going to be anger, and it's going to get difficult. Mars square Uranus will not sit down and let things go by without anything happening. It's an aspect of earthquake, witness the Italian earthquakes again. It's an explosive aspect. And there's a lot of people out there at the moment, I'm seeing it in all the readings I'm doing, who are on a very short leash at the moment, who need to let off steam in some shape or form or another. So if this Mars Uranus square is affecting you, then don't hesitate to take action, but do it cold, not hot. You know it makes sense. It's new moon in a couple of days. I think it's Sunday, I'm not sure. Tomorrow I'm doing a workshop all day teaching in Denmark. Big thank you to everyone in Denmark. I'm having such a great time. I'm back in the UK on Tuesday. Catch you later. See you tomorrow, I hope. Take care, world. Bye.